Hey, Bikeaholics, 03D has a wide variety of innovative products for your Harley-Davidson motorcycle. Affordable chrome, lighting, and comfort products. These guys ride and support riders just like you. Head over right now, lawabidingbiker.com/store. Check out our full line of 03D products. Hey, Bikeaholics and listeners alike, the show is still going strong because of a lot of hard work and your support, of course. Thanks to all those loyal listeners and true friends of the show that have supported us or are supporting us. For less than a coffee a month, you can help support us too and put a little fuel in the law-abiding biker gas tank to make sure this show keeps moving on down the road. So, calling all law-abiding bikers, head over to our Patreon page and take action today. You can do so at lawabidingbiker.com/Patreon, Patreon. Oh, did I mention there's benefits too? From all your friends at lawabidingbiker.com, we appreciate each and every one of you. God bless and ride safe. Don't forget, we are an official Senna and IMC headset dealer, guys. lawabidingbiker.com/store. Get our Biker Boom wired 7-pin headset, the only wired headset we recommend. It's a fraction of the price of the Hardy headset with that darn HD logo. Pay that Hardy tax. Don't do it. Get this. It's for full, half, 3/4, and no helmet versions available. Full boombox integration. Yes, voice commands, turn by turn, all that. Get all our popular Senna Bluetooth wireless headsets and accessories over at our store. We have the FreeWire Bluetooth transmitter and receiver device for your boombox, of course. Full boombox integration with that. Support us. lawabidingbiker.com/store. Get hooked up. Big Daddy Kane and Grunt ready right now in the store, ready to hook you guys up. I think we should.
Do you have the chat up right now?
The chat is up. It's the same chat because we never closed down.
Did you see what Jim J said about the Cairo 3D was in Milwaukee?
Oh, yeah. They were. I shot a man in Reno.
Talked up the lab.
Nice. Who talked up the lab? Say the
Cairo
name.
3D.
Oh, Ciro,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Ciro 3D. Yeah. Awesome. Is that was in the chat? I was just looking. Oh, yeah. I see where Jim J. Okay, yeah. Awesome. This is part 2.
I did not shoot a man in Reno.
Whatever, dude. Chewy's got a warrant for his arrest.
Right now.
Yep. Chewy's got a warrant for his arrest right now. Straight out of Reno, dude. This is part 2 of our Reno trip, our Reno extravaganza. That's right. We're still live. lawabidingbiker.com/live. Get hooked up, guys. Head to that page if you haven't experienced it. We've been chatting right here with so many awesome bikers right in this community. It is a biker revolution. That's right, guys.
It's freaking awesome.
Love it.
I have a call to action.
Yeah. You have a call to action?
I need a mini fridge up here. Keep my beers cold. We can get some fucking donations and shit for that.
Can you guys chat for a second?
Help Rob.
Help Rob, because we're on part 2 of 2. It's live. It's hot. We talked about it. Support us, guys. Become a patron or donate. We're trying to build a new studio. We are so hot. These guys can tell you. Luckily, it's September. I was able to finally open up the window behind us to try to get some sort of circulation.
No, it's hot.
We've got the fans going, the mixers. It's freaking just stuffy, crazy in here. And I just want you guys to chat. Rob, it's been a long time since Rob's drank too much while podcasting. Do not dip into that Irish death,
He's
dude.
already done it.
No, okay. That's fine. That small one. If you finish that other one, you're going to be slurring, dude.
Fuck no, I'll be fine.
No, I'm telling you. And do not.
Pretty sure he'll be fine.
You're not the boss of me.
Pretty sure he'll be fine.
Yeah.
You guys on chat, can you please tell him not to not?
No. Tell him to.
No, because I know what the community's going to do, and they're going to egg him on. Tell him not to drink the tall bottle of Irish Death because
Corey's comment.
It's going to go to shit real fast.
And Chris Lezak told me once, I'm going to try and keep up with this podcast. He goes, I tried to keep up.
One for one?
He goes, Rob can knock them out. Tried to drink to match. I messed up now.
He was watching you on the live stream and he's trying to beer
that's
for beer.
240 pounds of fucking beer drinking
We're
machine.
drinking whiskey over here, though. We haven't had one of those.
Some Maker's Mark right here. Not sponsored by, but we should be.
Yeah, we should be.
Damn it.
Absolutely. Get a hold of them.
Somebody work on that.
Make that shit work.
That's right, guys. So we are on part 2 of 2. We're going to break it down. We just got done with part 1 of 2. Excuse me. You need to listen to that first before you listen to this one because you're not going to understand what we're talking about later if you're listening in podcast format. We just got done and we got done riding South Lake Tahoe. We ended up at the El Dorado, right?
Yep.
We ended up at the El Dorado in Reno, Nevada. and let the games frickin' begin. Thanks for being here, guys. Ryan Erlacher here, your host of the Law Abiding Biker Podcast, and your
high-tech redneck.
So there you go, guys. The only thing before we get started, I just wanted to mention, and this is a new free video that I did. I've been doing a lot of YouTube live free video stuff for you guys. On Fridays, usually I work the Leo job all week on my motors, but I did this and I strongly suggest it because I work every day, especially in the summer, 100 plus degrees on my police motor. And let me tell you that my helmet gets absolutely soaked with sweat we're wearing bulletproof vest and all that uniform and stuff too. And I can't literally wash my helmet liner and take it out every day. It would just deteriorate. So I need a quick solution on how to get the stank out of my motorcycle helmet. This is a completely free video. It's over at lawabidingbiker.com/stinky-helmet. And what it is, guys, what I use, and I truly do use this, which is why I brought it to our store. It's Bike Bright, made by Bike Bright, which we carry in our store. It's helmet refreshener. Literally, guys, multiple times a week when I get home, I just spray this stuff into my liner. It foams up. I let it, that's what it is called, refreshener.
I think it's refresher.
No, it's not. Believe it or not, I know what you're saying.
Dumb as fuck.
I know, that's why it's spell check, but it's actually called refresher.
It even shows you misspelled it.
All right, Mr. Grammarly over there.
It's underlined in red.
I can spell check over there. No.
I appreciate Bike Bright, but they fucked up on that.
No, yeah, I know. That is how they call it, refreshener, but I get why you would say that. Mr. Spell check over there. But it's Bike Bright refresher. You let it foam up and it just soaks in. It takes away all the bacteria. It's antimicrobial, and it really makes your helmet smell good. And then on the weekends, I try to actually run it in the wash. But telling you, after Reno, it was hot too, and we sweated too at times. And I'm just telling you.
It wasn't as bad as we've been through before. But
correct. It'll last you a long time, guys, but that's a new free video. I just put the link in the live chat there for you guys if you want to check that video out later. And I see, again, part 2 of our Reno trip. And again, I want to mention, we are trying to build a law-abiding biker garage and studio to take things to the next level, to bring more content to you guys, to stop suffocating up here in this studio. And I promised to buy Rob a beer fridge when we get the new studio. We just don't have room, and it would create more heat up here from the motors. And our new shop, hopefully, if we get enough donations and enough patron support, it will have a split unit AC and heat, a very quiet one, so we can actually run the AC while we're recording.
Nice.
That's why I can't but I couldn't afford a split unit up here. So hopefully, with all the support of you guys, we will be able to do that and keep it coming. But before we get started, we just want to thank these few people. Chewy, do you want to?
Yeah, we got 3 patrons. Jeffrey Mace of
new patron signs up.
Question mark, question
Parts
mark,
of
question
Gnome.
mark, question mark, question mark. 5 question marks on Jeffrey Mace.
Nice. Is that spelt right? Spell checker?
Oh, yeah. That's
right.
Excellent job.
Leonard
Tangway
of
Not sure where.
Parts of Gnome. You're going to have to help me with the last.
Ed Okamoto of Kaloa, Hawaii. I was just in Hawaii a month ago. Oh, wish I was back there. Go ahead.
And the Robert Chad Owens of North Las Vegas, Nevada. Top tier. Awesome.
Nevada.
Steve Nye of Colleyville, Texas. Todd Mercer of APO.
He's in the military. He's got an APO address. So
Chewy, do you even know what an APO is?
Don't even go there.
Oh,
of APO.
Them are fighting words,
Apo,
Chewy. Oh my God. Mr. Spellcheck over there. He's all right, guys, lawabidingbiker.com/Patreon, Patreon. Get signed up. There's benefits. You can pledge a certain amount per piece of content. No risk to you because you can put a monthly cap. It's that easy, guys. You can get private Facebook forum that we're all in. We'd like to get to know you better. Shirts, T-shirts, and up to access to our premium videos. The live chat's going strong, and we're going to get into part 2. So, like I said, we're in Reno, Nevada. And we're at the El Dorado, and let me pull up the notes here for you guys. So here we go, day 2 continued. So here's the deal. We had effed with these guys, right, Robbie, about being patched, and this was the next night, right?
This is next night after we patched everybody else in except them.
And I had to figure out, because you want to kind of do something memorable when you're patching a club in, guys, like this, a chapter into the Sworn Few MC. And I thought that it would be a good idea that, and I ran this by Chewy. You'll know what I'm talking about in a second. I ran this by Chewy. I ran it by Rob. And we thought it would be a good idea that in the casino, once we patched him in, that we would all whip out our wieners and urinate on him.
Oh yeah.
And Chewy thought it was a good idea.
And touch the tips. That was weird part.
And
but I was
urinate
for the
all
club.
over him, dude. and no, it didn't get. We did not decide to do that. Chewy was against that, and especially inside the casino. He was like, "It'd be fine if it was outside the casino. We could just urinate all over him." But no, we did not urinate. But I got to think of something exciting.
Oh yeah.
So I left my cell phone on my bike, and I was cleaning up video gear. And Rob had already given me the patches, so I'll just tell this part of it, Robbie.
I was already drinking beer. And
You
eating
were,
pizza at this point.
jerk off. You guys had already found a little nook in the casino, which is 10 times, 100 times the Rolling Hills over in Corning. We're like, okay, we're at a real casino now. We're at a real casino. Staff is friendly. Remember over at the Rolling Hills, not to digress, but I do want to digress. The other thing remember the drone thing? They were all freaking out, or not freaking out, but about the drone, me flying a drone. The other thing about the El Dorado or the Rolling Hills in Corning, they were all freaking out when I was vlogging in the casino. You can't film you can't record.
Right. Those are safety violations.
We had a camera inside.
Yeah, I had my vlogging camera.
Yeah.
They're not even my GoPro.
And they told us that.
Hey, while you're digressing, I want to digress.
Yeah. Let me tell my digress
okay,
first.
You finish yours and then
I'll finish my digress. So finishing my digress, and they told me, the lady at the restaurant, sir, you can't film in the casino. I'm going, okay, I'm not filming. They're just messing with her.
It's not like you were
I go,
walking
can I take
up
a
to
picture?
Yeah.
Because it's a picture. It takes pictures. So I go, can I take a picture? Well, that's what you're doing. I go, well, does it matter? And she looks at me, and I'm being nice to her.
She didn't know what to say.
And she goes, well, if you go in the back room where you're eating dinner with your guys, you can do it there. I'm like, okay. So I just started being sneakier about it. It's like, whatever. Now this casino, El Dorado, dude, this is a high-end casino. They could give two shits that I was recording. There's the difference between a real casino and a fake casino.
Yep.
Because they were like, as long as he's in here giving us his business,
Yeah.
I wasn't, I get it. They don't want you filming the roulette table,
Right.
I mean, that's cool.
Right.
They didn't, but just walking around where the rest of the casino was in the restaurants.
You weren't going up to the tables, or you weren't going up to the games.
No.
You were just.
They just are bored.
Whatever.
They are bored at Rolling Hills. Okay. Go ahead and digress.
I'm going to digress now to stop number 1.
Do you have music for this?
Please.
What kind, I don't know the story because I don't know what kind of music you're playing.
Some gay music going.
Like something like. Yeah.
So we stop for gas stop.
Is it a
number
sad
1.
story?
For you, maybe.
Is it a porn music?
It kind of was, actually.
Oh yeah, nice.
There you go. So we have Chewy. Or no, I'm sorry, not Chewy. We've got Ryan and Brian, who is who else was over there when you guys were syncing your fucking headsets?
Oh yeah, where were we?
Rick, Big Daddy.
Yeah,
Big Daddy. So they're trying to sync their head.
Our new set of headsets. Yeah,
And this was a 45 fucking minute ordeal, which drives me nuts. And they're pushing.
well, this was at Biggs. You're going all the way back to
yeah,
Biggs.
fuck yeah, we are. And then did you hear the 2 beeps?
No more Irish
only
Death for you.
I only had 1 beer. I only had 1 beep. Did you hear 2?
Feisty.
We need 2 beeps to get synced up here. I said, you guys gonna touch the tip of your dick so we can get fucking going or what? It was a forever deal. So I'm sitting. Everyone else is sitting there like, what in the hell are they doing over
I gotta
there?
agree. It was pretty much a shit show.
It was a fucking shit show. They're huddled around one bike, like their heads are all.
And they're rubbing each other's heads.
Dude, we needed
trying
comms.
to get their bikes or their headsets synced up. I'm like, what?
Hey, we did get them synced, by the way, and we had comms. You didn't know
great.
we were talking about you the whole way there.
I don't give a shit.
Going
I don't
that
want to
Rob's
talk to
a
anybody.
jackass.
I don't want to talk to anyone.
Yes, you do.
I
Because you
do
just
have to
asked
say
me
this,
what kind of
though.
headset I have. You just texted me last week and asked what kind of Santa headset I had for your helmet.
Hey, I get.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
listen here,
Okay.
Okay.
He just, he
I
was
want to be
texting me
able
this
to.
week.
I want to be able to talk to my wife because I run multiple businesses.
Correct.
I don't give a rat's fuck
Well-
about talking to you fuckers.
Oh, yes, you do.
I do have
No.
to say this though. It was nice on the trip because in the back,
Yep.
one of us could pull up because Scott was riding a bike that didn't have as good as gas mileage as everybody else, and we could pull up next to one of these guys and say, "Hey, we need to stop for gas." They'd communicate that to the front line,
Yes.
the guys that were up front, and then we could pull into a gas
Or
station.
Exactly.
Ryan can ride up next to us at Mach 30 and point to his gas tank and
did that
say,
too.
dipshit back there needs gas because he's
True.
on a fucking 20-year-old bike, and then we just pull into the next gas stop. Kind of like we did.
That was one of the things, Scott.
Because the guys at Lee and I didn't have shit for comms, and that's what he had to do.
I did. I had to do Mach 10 to get up to you guys. Okay, so we're not digressing anymore. I'm glad you took it back. Did somebody bring that up, or was that just an epiphany?
Yeah, someone brought it up.
Oh, I was going to say.
Me.
Oh, yeah. I just thought, yeah, you had an epiphany, dude. So anyways, so I went out, I got the patches. Oscar went all the way back out to the 14th level of the parking garage to find our motorcycles. Now, I didn't know what I was going to do. Sometimes you just got to go with the moment. And that's what I did because we didn't even know. Again, if we did this in the future, we would probably have a meeting room or rent a meeting room or something because you never know. We were still in a nook in the casino, but it was better. And I just came in and I wanted to catch them completely off guard. They think they're not getting their colors this trip at this point. Yeah. They're not getting patched in. They pretty much accepted that, but they're still riding with us and hanging and they're all in. And they're probably thinking, oh, maybe next time. And I came in. And everybody's like, I knew they were going to bust my balls. They were like, where were you? You're late. We're already drinking 2 beers. Look at us, everybody flexing their muscles and stuff. And yeah. And I said, listen, and I said, no, seriously, guys. I said, I need to tell a story. And so I got everybody's attention, you know what I mean? And nobody was expecting. I kind of had the colors hidden in an envelope. And I won't tell you the whole story, but I basically said, now you got to understand, me and Oscar, the reason we're late is we ran into these guys from California. And so this is the Cali crew and they're starting to go, oh, you ran into some guys, like what shit went down? I'm getting serious, like something happened, and I said, and these fuckers, these California guys will not leave us alone. They keep coming on rides with us. They keep hanging around us. And now they're starting to go, is he talking about us or is he, and I go, and these guys are relentless. And they're just, at this point, I'm just so fed up with it that here's your effing colors, something like that, and I threw them their colors, and I have to say Tweak, who is their president down there. Yeah. I could tell he was pretty surprised. I threw them at him and he had to catch them and they flew in his face and
excited.
He did. And he was like, really? Like for reals? Like that's the deal, And of course, then from there, it's bro hugs all the way around. Chewy, even against my advice, did pull down his pants and urinate all over him. And they didn't appreciate that.
Hey, Nub enjoyed it though.
Nub would enjoy it. Nub probably did. He'd probably urinate back on you, dude.
Yeah.
have a sword fight or something, dude.
Damn.
Nub would have
a sword fight right there in the Eldorado.
Sword fight in the Eldorado, dude. And
they had to go stay down at Circus, got kicked out.
No doubt. So now that it's party on. Okay, guys, we're in Reno, Nevada. Everybody's patched in now that was going to be patched in for the trip. Big River's excited, Red Mountain Crew's excited, the Cali crew. Do you want to, Rob, El Gorgonio is their name down there. I've only called them so now they're the official El Gorgonio crew out of San Bernardino County in Southern California. And they are straight up rolling Sworn Few LEMC colors and rockers, and they're representing, and we couldn't be prouder than those 3 guys to start. They're going to get larger, but again, they will not recruit, and we don't recruit, and I know they will grow as necessary, and they will keep.
If you're interested, you got to go to them.
Yep.
We don't seek people out; people seek us out.
Yep, just like they did with us.
Not to be arrogant or nothing like that. It's just. We're quality over quantity, and
we don't need to grow, but we will if we will if it's right, like these guys, right?
Yeah. When we started this club, Ryan and I and Matt and Ed, who's a friend of the club, it was we don't care if we ever get bigger than us 4.
Right. We never knew.
Yep. No idea, no care, no how. It was us 4, and we were going to ride together and ride our motorcycles and have fun, and that was it. And obviously, that's taken on a whole new life of its own. But
correct.
But at the time, we didn't care. So.
And we still don't. If we stopped here, if you want to be in it, you will make yourself known, and you will put out like these guys did, and you will give us no choice but to make you a chapter. But it's that tough.
Yep.
You have to give us no choice than to go. These guys, okay, they're the real deal, and these guys are not going to give up, and they're good quality guys. They're not going to tarnish our name, right?
No,
right.
Solid guys. And and they've already got a couple guys that are interested in seeing it now. And those colors rolling in San Bernardino County, trust me, there's going to be other law enforcement officers asking.
Dude, that's a huge area. I mean, it's something up to us up here that's not even fathomable. I mean,
isn't that the biggest county in California?
I don't know, but you take all the law enforcement in our county, it's not as big as their one fucking department.
Correct. Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
They have contract cities that are bigger than some of our cities. There's
bigger than the whole county.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's crazy.
So
crazy down there.
They have unlimited possibilities down there, which is great. And they know the direction of the club, and they'll manage it, and we'll leave it to them. So, but
and that's kind of what we do to go off that, Rob, with the Sworn Few MC is, and if you guys, hopefully you can relate this if you're in clubs or interested in law-abiding biker clubs, and how you run it. We've done a lot of episodes in the past, but yeah, well, God, I completely lost my train of thought there.
That the local club can manage
new
members.
Yeah, thank you. And that's what we do. You know, we're so picky about who we let be chapters that once we let them go, like I did Ren Mountain and you guys let them go, and we let San Gorgonio crew down there go, we know that we don't have to micromanage now. We know that they get it and they will represent and do what they need to do and expand as they need to expand. Of course, Mother Chapter, we still have some control, but we don't get involved unless absolutely necessary. We want the chapters to run themselves. I simply don't have time between work, law-abiding biker media, and the Sworn Few MC to micromanage crews, which is why we're so hell-bent to in the prospective process. So, yeah. So now we had a crew. So this is the deal. Everybody wanted, and Mike's wife was there too, and everybody wanted to do some different stuff. And it's definitely party time. I want to party. We kind of, in the interest, Buddy the studio dog getting some camera time right there in the sofa now between you two. That's his favorite spot right there. We split the crew up. The only reason is some guys wanted to go to different places. And it was busy everywhere. And so we just kind of, some guys went to, and sometimes we met up later at night and we were all within text distance and everybody kind of just, it was too hard to get that many guys because we're talking 22, 25 guys now. And it was just too hard. And we had the problems the night before. So we're like, hey, we'll meet up with you guys later. We're going to go to this restaurant. And so it probably broke into two large groups basically. And everybody partied it up that night. Some partied harder than others, and everybody kind of went clubbing down to different clubs and around and visited. We went to, we ended up at Bruise Brothers in the El Dorado. That was pretty cool. You were with me, Chewy.
I loved it.
It was great. They had a band late, and some of the other guys went out on the street and met street people and watched street tricks or something. But now a lot of people poured the liquor on too, and I will say that a lot of people stayed out a lot later than others. Now I always have to go to bed early because I got to get up early and do droning, and I got to get all my camera gear ready.
Stupid, dumb.
I know. It's not when you see the documentary Jack Wagon.
I haven't seen shit yet.
Well,
here's
you're
what
going
I'll
to see
say.
Jack Wagon.
Lee returned from his adventure
I could tell you a fucking story on that deal.
to meet up with us. And of course, him and I matching is never a good thing. So he's like, hey, let's.
I saw it when he showed up because he was.
And
we were
emotions-
listening to the band. He's singing. I have video of it.
Yeah, he does that finger thing. Let's go out here. So we went out and danced a little bit with some folks.
I was
What's
still
up,
there
Nub?
too.
Nub's listening.
Is
What's up,
Nub-
brother?
What's up,
What's up,
Nub?
Nubby?
So we had a good time there at that place. I got to say, that bar, whatever. What's the name?
It was the. We ended up at Bruise Brother El Dorado.
Very cool place. Had some good music, live music. It was a good time. And what I didn't realize, here in Washington, the bars shut down at 2.
Oh yeah,
So
right.
I'm thinking, I'm out having a good time dancing.
Chewy's like stacking up beers for last call, thinking I got to get ready. I got to get ready.
Yeah, it's 2 o'clock's gonna. I look down at my watch. It's 3:30, and they're still serving alcohol. I'm like, what in the? Oh damn, we're not in Washington anymore.
Yeah,
they don't shut down.
right. They don't all night.
I'll say this. The establishment I frequented that night, when I left at 4 a.m., there was a line to fucking get in.
Yeah, it was crazy, Reno.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and so everybody just kind of split up, and like I say, 2 groups, and we just went to different clubs and stuff, and some guys saw, and like I said, Popeye ended up back where we were, and just kind of had fun, and threw down some beers, and just true brotherhood, and we got Nub in the live chat here.
I had
now.
a great time there at that place, man.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
Brew Brothers was fun. I went to bed at a decent time, like midnight 1, probably 1, and Chewy and Popeye stayed there, and the other guys stayed out and they clubbed the rest of the night. And I don't know what time a lot of people, but I knew I got up early. So I'll tell you.
It was a good time.
Fucking late when I
Yeah,
got
it was
back.
a good
late.
time, Robbie.
What time, Robbie, did you get in, do you think?
It was closer to 5 than
Yeah, I was
anyway.
going to say. And I am you guys got to hear the next morning because I got up at a decent time to go do my documentary and get some drone shots and stuff like that. But you're definitely going to want to hear the story from the next morning. And I'm just looking for something here. Let's do this real quick. And then we'll tell you That's right. I'll tell you how the next morning went. Hey, Bikeaholics, searching for new and exciting motorcycle products? Zero 3D has just what you're looking for. Check out their wide variety of innovative products for Harley-Davidson motorcycles. Zero 3D's got your back with chrome, lighting, and comfort products. No modifying, cutting, grinding, or welding. Chewy for an easy installation. Equals more time riding, less time installing. Zero 3D has a design team with over 40 years experience with a passion for design and innovation. These guys are bikers and care about bikers just like you guys out there. They pride themselves on great customer service. Got a question? Get in touch with them. Email sales@zero3d.com or give them a call, 715-808-0027. Zero 3D is distributed in the United States by Drake Specialties in Europe, parts Europe and Zodiac, and in Asia by Twin Art. Check at your local Harley dealership. Ask for the old Zero products. Better yet, guys, help support us right here. Head over, lawabidingbiker.com
Support the beer fridge
store. We do need the beer fridge. That's right. Check out our full line of Zero 3D products. So I get up and Jonathan Holland, who's in the live chat. Oh God, Rob, seriously, take it slow on that, dude. Take it slow. You're already getting feisty.
You're not the boss of me.
You're already getting feisty, dude.
You got a special place here on this couch. You're gonna need it.
You can take me home and back your bike, Chewy.
So Rob will be sleeping on that. See that sofa you guys are looking at right here? Rob's going to be sleeping on that tonight. That's Rob's new bed, and we'll leave the window open.
I did drive. I could drive him home.
And
I may need that.
And Chewy will urinate on you before you leave.
I don't give a fuck after this.
That'll be payment.
Oh God, dude. So next morning, Jonathan Holland, he went up to Canada with us, and he's very involved locally here with Law Abiding Biker Media and in the Tri-Cities area, closer to the Red Mountain chapter. And good guy, got to spend some time. He went droning with me in the morning. I invited him. Actually, me and Oscar went down early for breakfast in the casino. We just happened to see Michael, who is from the west side of the state. He's a Leo over on the west side of Washington State. And he's been riding with us. Great guy.
Law enforcement officer.
That
question came up in the...
Oh, yeah. Michael is law enforcement officer.
That's what Leo was earlier.
Oh, yeah, Leo, law enforcement officer. Gotcha, sorry. And so Michael and they were at breakfast. I go, hey, well, I'm going to go do some more documentary stuff. You guys want to go ride and drone? They're like, sweet, dude. And I love a security entourage. Why? To keep people away from me. And just like the day before at the casino, I'm like, I'll take a security entourage. That's cool. We drove down. And I drove to a sufficient spot outside of Reno, and I got some great drone shots. We got to do some riding. Now, I realized that it's a shit show the night before, and I still don't realize don't even ask. I didn't even know the extent of the damage yet. I knew that there was going to be damage because there had been some light.
Is that for the one above you?
So I wasn't sure the extent of the damage, but there had been some group me about this and that, and me and Oscar and Michael and Jonathan, we all went to the Reno dealership, which was Chester's HD in Reno. Now, once we get to the Chesters, we start getting group texts about, oh, Rob, I'm thinking about heading out at noon, and
fuck, dude,
I start realizing that this is not again, this day, we're supposed to go to Virginia City this day, which is south of Reno, right? Yeah. What do you got to say, Rob?
It's a shit show. I don't even know what to say.
You were in bed.
Oh, fuck.
Everybody was in bed except us four, pretty much. Milking their late night, trying to get some sleep. So I'm like, whatever, that's fine. Because we didn't have a big day planned. We only had to go to Virginia City, which is only like a 30 to 40 minute ride south of Reno. I'm guessing something. It's pretty short. And so we ended up at Chester's HD Reno because Oscar's left turn signal, his LED was out and we were looking for parts. And I can tell you, no offense to Chester's HD Reno.
Tell it how it is.
Okay, I'll tell it how it is. They suck. And
there you go.
The service guy sucked. You could tell he didn't even want to help us. I got it on the documentary. He just was less than interested. They must have had a whole bunch of bikes to work on. And we're just like, okay, this place is giving us no freaking help. This guy's kind of a jackwagon. And I was not impressed with the particular individual at Chester's HD Reno. So we were just like, screw it. They didn't have the part, of course. And, we got out there, but now I'm texting, and Rob, I think I was texting you, and
if it wasn't at least noon, you weren't texting me.
No, it was about, maybe it was a little bit. It was somebody else.
It was 11:30.
Okay, 11:30.
I can tell you how our morning went
because I told you we're leaving.
So in the
right,
in the room I was in,
Did it, tell me this before you say that, because how your morning was. Did it start with you waking up naked, sucking your thumb next to your roommate?
Possibly. I can't expand on that, but so
were you spooning?
What ended up happening was Popeye didn't have a room. So a couple days before we left, he bought a air mattress. He ends up shacking up with Scooter and I. Scooter and I have a bed.
You were with Scooter. Okay, I didn't even know that.
He puts the air mattress between us. And before we go out, this is literally the fucking conversation.
Before you go out the night before?
Yeah. Hey, should we get a blanket out so you got something to sleep when we get back? Because who fuck knows what time we're going to get back.
Right. Going clubbing.
And he goes, well, shit goes right. I won't care when I get back. I go, all right, fuck. So we go out.
This is what Popeye said?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he got back before me too.
He got out later night. I don't even know what the fucking time he came back. I was passed out. So I got back like 4:30, closer to 5. Maybe. I don't know. He wasn't back yet. So I'm on day shift right now. So I wake up at 7 a.m. and I look over and Popeye is using a fucking towel as a blanket.
Oh my God.
Only over his upper body. And I look over and I go, what the fuck? I go take a piss. I come back. I said, I'm hungover. I mean, I have bad headache and everything else. So I just go back to bed. I wake up about 9:30 when housekeeping pounds on the door. Scott answers the door in his underwear.
Oh my God,
tells
dude.
her, go away, and slams it. That wakes up fucking Popeye, who goes and takes a piss, comes back, he shakes out his towel and covers up with it.
Oh my God.
And I just go, fuck this, and roll over. And then when
this is a shit show. I didn't hear the story.
Yeah, and then when housekeeping pounds on the neighbor room door,
housekeeping?
It was
housekeeping?
like about 11:30. I go, oh fuck, I gotta do something to save these guys. So
oh my God.
I get up in my underwear, go over, and I stick the do not disturb sign in the door, and I look at the lady. She shakes her head. I shut the door. Well, apparently that woke them all up. So we all got up at 11:30.
Oh my God, dude.
It was a fucking mess.
Poor housekeeping, dude. Having to see
She
you.
saw more naked guys out.
Shout out to Russell Roberts. $50.
Russell, really? Come
Dude,
on,
Russell.
dude.
Holy cow, dude. Build the shop.
We
Look
love
at that.
we love Russell.
Super chat. Russell Roberts right there. He's a patron
$50.
member. He's given podcasts right in this very studio. We're trying to build that shop, Russell, and with the support of you guys, we hope we can get it going. I just really, and we're being reasonable about it too. On that note, guys, it's a 2-bay with a studio on the side. We're not going out of control because, I had to save a lot too. I've saved a ton of money trying to get this thing. So thank you. It's really means a lot, guys. And thank you for the super chat live right there. Russell,
Thanks, Russell.
Russell's the reason.
Thanks, Russell.
Yeah. He bought a lot of this stuff. You can see this live stream in high definition too. Russell bought me a bunch of cables and stuff. Unbelievable. Can't say enough about that guy.
Really involved. Really involved.
Yes. If everybody would just be like 10% as involved in Russell, we could build a shop tomorrow.
So I'll tell you this, Russell
Yeah.
Roberts, a great guy. My
Awesome.
kids think he's like the cat's meow, but Russell comes up, long haul trucks, parks at my house. Last time he
Park's
did-
here too.
Yep.
He stayed the night here
Yep.
in his sleeper.
And Russell, he stops by with one of us every time he's up here. He's gone on rides with us up here.
Yep.
He's podcasted while he's up here.
Helped us film
He's
a video.
taken me out to dinner while he's up here. Helped
just a-
film a
just a
video.
great guy.
I mean, he's I won't say as involved as some of our club members because
He's long distance. Yes.
but I mean, as
He
often
is.
as he's up here,
Yeah,
that
he
guy's
is.
involved every time he comes up.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
You know.
Good dude.
Yep.
I think he makes time when he comes this direction to hang out with us.
Yep. It's freaking.
We appreciate it.
Yeah. Awesome. And
Yeah,
thank
Russell's
you.
awesome, brother.
Thank you for the super chat. He's done that before. So shout out. Okay. So this is a shit show. So that's why you guys are up now at, by 11:30. Now me, Michael, and Jonathan decide that we are going to, Oh yeah. This is right here, dude.
What's going on? I don't even know.
This is the night before. This is the last thing Robbie heard before he went to bed.
Fuck, dude. I drank more. Oh, I want to say one thing, Brad. I know you're fucking listening. You big old
Brad's with the
ape ass
Gorgonzola.
motherfucker.
Yeah, he's a bad motherfucker.
That huge
I like that
bitch.
guy.
That huge
He's
bitch.
awesome.
He fucking bought those beers in California at Corning. at the particular place we were at, I drank fucking beer for 6. You guys have seen me drink. I drank beer for 6 fucking hours. And I said, hey, we need the tab. And the gal goes, that guy took care of it.
That's crazy.
I'm going to throw a shout out to that fucker. I don't even know how much he paid for those beers.
Wow.
And at the place we were at, I mean, they were probably $7 beers. And he fucking picked up the tab. I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
I go, dude, are you serious? I go, I'll give you some cash. No. I got it. You guys don't worry about it.
That guy's
He's a good,
straight up.
Oh,
he's a good dude.
amazing.
Yep. Yeah. Awesome.
Good rider.
Yes,
Good dude.
Very good rider.
And
Nubby?
he said he got a lot better riding with us. They all said that.
He did say that.
Yeah.
He messaged me that. And Nubby, I'm going to tell you right now. Don't bring him in. You're fucked up.
Say it again.
You don't bring him in. You're fucked up.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah,
No, he's good people.
Yep.
Nubby's going to text me now. He's been texting me.
Is he good?
Oh, yeah.
All right. And
He can't figure out how to do the chat.
I can't. It's right on YouTube. It's at the bottom of his damn phone.
Hey, don't make too much fun. I couldn't figure that
He
shit
goes,
out either.
how'd you do the chat? I go, I don't know. Ryan had to show me.
No. Yeah. Just if he's watching the YouTube video live, he was already in chat once, I thought. If he goes to the YouTube live, lawabidingbiker.com/live and just click the YouTube video, the chat's right there. But anyways, I tell at this time, again, it's me, Michael, Jonathan, and Oscar, and we're just going to head to Virginia City without these fools because I am not waiting for these fools any longer. And that's fine because it was a day where we could meet them there. It's only 30, 40 minutes, and it's kind of nice to break up. You can ride a little bit quicker with just 4 guys.
Yep.
And let me tell you, if you guys get a chance, Virginia City, ride to it, especially if you visit Reno.
Very cool place.
Cool place. And I want to talk about the place a little
lot.
bit more, but right now I want to talk about the ride there, which straight up nice
beautiful.
twisties
Yep.
and fun road to ride. It would be a lot nicer if there weren't 4-wheelers and cagers everywhere because we had
a lot of traffic there.
Were you with us, Chewy?
Yeah.
That later group?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
He was in the shit show group.
A lot of traffic.
It was horrible.
Mm-hmm.
And
It
then
was.
some dipshit, he got a bug in his helmet, and I'm the only one that pulled over with him, and we ended up 4 cages back from the group
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
till we got kind of a straightaway, and
Right.
we caught up.
You got a legal passing zone.
Oh, exactly.
Right.
It was completely fucking, skip line.
Right.
Everything else.
It said pass here.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Legal-
Signs and
right.
flashing shit and everything
Right.
else.
People waving you through.
Oh,
DOT
they
workers.
pulled over and stopped.
Right.
And we cut up to the group.
But it's a fun, twisty road. We hit some traffic, but not as bad as you guys because we went earlier. We didn't get there at 6 p.m. like you guys. But now, Virginia City itself, let me just tell you about this. If you haven't been there, it's my first time there. It's look it up online, and it'll be in my documentary. I got some wonderful videography there for the documentary, some wonderful drone shots, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But it's an Old West theme, and they've really kept it true to the Old West. I believe it was an old mining town, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know if it was silver or gold. Probably silver. in that area.
Silver and gold. I think it was silver.
I think so too. Anyway, cool as fuck.
And they've kept it. It's got
was.
the boardwalk. They've really that town exists now because of tourism, because of regular population and bikers. Tons of bikers go there.
Population 35 in the winter.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I can't imagine the snow they got.
Ooh, man, it'd be bad.
Yeah, I bet they just shut down. And you go up over the pass, and then you go really high, and there's switchbacks and 90s and twisties, and then bam, you drop down in, and the same thing. Now we got to spend some time there. And we ate at a place, I forget what Jonathan would know. Jonathan, if you're still on live, name the place of that barbecue at the very end of Virginia City
Where we all met up?
Yeah, where we all met up. No, you guys ate at a different place. We ate they sell jerky. I didn't put it.
We passed that. What was that, Chewy?
It's up at the very end by the sheriff's office.
We walked right past it.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was.
I remember there was a jerky place.
Yeah.
And we ate at the firehouse or fireman. It was like a fireman deal.
Yeah.
And cops. I mean, we kind of throw our money at the firemen, but fuck those guys. But anyway, we paid for it. We ate there.
Yeah. It
was a fire deal. It was, I don't know if it was like the volunteers in that little city or what, but they had a little barbecue joint. But we walked right past that jerky place, and there was people out there eating.
Yeah, it's freaking good. If Jonathan's in here or Michael, I don't know if Michael's in there, but super good place. And barbecue. Now it's just us 4 now. These guys are not here yet. So we get to tour a little bit. I get some good videography. We eat, and then we're sitting getting a coffee because I needed some caffeine because it was a short night for me too. Even though I went to bed at 1 and didn't drink heavy, it was still a short night, and I was up early. And we coffeed up, and I will tell you that these guys all of a sudden the shit show arrives, man. And these guys, not everybody, but I'll tell you, all of a sudden walking, you can just see the lack of motivation. I was very happy that you guys even made it there. Here comes Rob, just looking like crap.
Oh, fuck. Felt like it too.
Nub looking like crap. Tweak looked good. Now, Tweak with their crew, he doesn't drink. And so Tweak was good to go, dude.
Tweak, he's entertaining.
I'm
going to tell you something about Tweak and fucking Nub.
Okay.
They've both texted me. Neither one of those assholes. Oh, yeah. Neither one of them assholes can figure out the chat. And I guarantee you.
Are they watching the video live?
I don't know.
Just ask them, say, are you watching the video live?
And I guarantee you, KJ can't figure out the chat.
Oh, my God.
So those three are a bunch of inept dipshits.
Oh, jeez, dude.
We're going to pull their patches.
So, yeah, that's
just
done.
take it away.
Take their chapter away.
Oh,
dude.
yeah,
It's done.
fuck.
Just ask them. Say, are they watching? They have to be watching the video
Dissolved. Fucking dissolved.
We'll be down in like 8 hours.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fuck. We're en route to take your shit. Why don't you guys go ahead and gather it up for us? We'd appreciate it.
Oh, my God, dude.
I'm just waiting for the text.
Just ask them, say, are they watching the video live? If they're watching the video live, it's at just go to the bottom. There's a bar.
Paul says, because I told him you had to
This
show
is
me.
Nub.
He says, F you. You didn't know either.
Oh, God, dude. Nub, if you're watching the video on your phone, just go to the bottom. There's a little bar that says chat. You just hit the bar and it expands.
On the very bottom.
There is no chat, fuckers.
Yes, there is.
Yes, there is.
Law-abiding biker live.
Yeah. Lawabidingbiker.com/. If he's watching the video, he's already on the video. So all he's got to do is go to the bottom.
Right at the bottom left.
And hang on, though. Hang on. If he's watching it on our live page, that's just an embedded player. They actually need to go in and hit the YouTube and go into YouTube live. Just go to,
Paul says he's on his iPad.
They're watching it on our live page, though.
He says he's texting me on his phone, and Brad says watching on his Apple TV. He obviously makes more money than we do. I don't even know fucking what an Apple TV is.
Yeah, dude, I have Apple TVs. One up here and
but you're gay as hell, dude.
Now look at hang on.
You do that shit.
Hang on, look
fucking don't.
Right here above if they're watching on our live page, lawabidingbiker.com/live, look what it says right here in big bold with a link to live chat with us. You'll need to actually go into our YouTube live stream here.
All right, you guys sort this out. I'm going to go piss.
Go to lawabidingbiker.com/live, and there's a big link there that says you'll need to actually go into our YouTube live stream to chat. So, all right, Chewy. So let's do this real quick.
Let's do it.
No, we can manage without you. I guarantee that.
Irish Death is killing Robbie.
Yeah, see, I told you guys not to have
Irish
that Irish
Death.
Death. Rob just gets feisty when he has too many beers, dude. Now, we absolutely love our patrons, heavily involved. If the only way you want to support us for that new studio and all that, guys, and you want to support what we're doing so there's more content, of course, we never balk at a flat donation. We want to thank these people. Timothy Reynolds, not sure where he's from, message, he said, thanks for the rear wheel removal video. It gave me confidence to try it myself. It saved me a bunch. Enjoyed it. Timothy Jones of Simpsonville, South Carolina. Timothy Reichard of State College, Pennsylvania. You want to name these three real quick?
It's hard for me to see it right now. There's a glare on
Kurt Arbens of Zolicone, Switzerland. Wow. Shout out Switzerland, dude. James Jimbo Eichmann of Weigerman, Louisiana. Julene Baker of Rogers, Arkansas. Thanks, guys. lawabidingbiker.com/donate. That's how they got involved. That's how they sent us a flat donation. They want to get involved. They want to make sure that this law-abiding biker motorcycle keeps heading on down the road, guys. That's right. And continue doing what we're doing to help the biker community, as many bikers as we can worldwide. All right. So also I want to mention real quick, guys, our special link, lawabidingbiker.com/deals now. Lawabidingbiker.com/deals now. That's a J&P page that they've set up for the law-abiding biker community, up to 30% off. They're putting new products on there, stuff they're trying to move all the time. Enter code. Once you get there, lawabidingbiker.com/deals now, enter code LAWAB. That's LAWAB and see how much discount you get for that particular product. And of course, if you make a purchase, we do get a small commission. So there you go. Trying to help you guys out, trying to get connections for you anywhere we can. Of course, those things help us too. So where are we? We are up the next morning. You guys end up in Virginia City, and it was like The Walking Dead. And I knew these guys. I was like,
hey,
I can't believe
I was up. I was up late.
You weren't doing as bad as some of those.
It was.
You didn't drink as much.
It was a long night for me.
Yeah, right.
I did have lots to drink.
You didn't look as bad,
but it was. Yeah, it wasn't bad. But I did. Robbie was one of those guys I looked at and I went, oh,
Robbie looked like the Walking
shit.
Dead. We're talking shit about him right here. Jeez Louise. Robbie's back in the studio here now that he's went down and
I'm back.
took a leak. Feisty Rob's back.
Drinking the big beer they recommended.
Yeah, drink that slow, dude. Please.
Not the boss of me.
All right. So, Virginia City. Now, this is cool. This is a little story I'll tell, and then I want to tell your story. Western theme. Now, we went down to fly the drone. Michael went with me again. Jonathan, my crew. They got up with me that morning, I should say. And Oscar. Now, I told them, and they're getting used to it because I like him to. I kind of gave them directions like keep people away from me. Like when I'm flying, if people are interested, that's cool, but keep them away from me till I land it.
Yeah.
And just be on the lookout. So I tried to go to an inconspicuous place. Okay, so we had the casino problem in part 1, right? The old rolling hills. This is hilarious. So I'm going out to get some drone footage, some documentary stuff of Virginia City, and it's a beautiful place to fly. And there's a chapel there with a steeple, and I just had to get a shot around the steeple. And so I pull in this, it's like a church, and it has a sign like a church, but we found out it's like a private house, but it's a church. It's weird. So we walked back through the driveway, and I'm like, oh, perfect. There's a launch here. I can launch, and nobody's going to look back in this fenced area. No shit, Chewy. As soon as I launched, like these older, I shouldn't say older, but middle-aged people, I guess I'm middle-aged, came in, and they were super nice, but as soon as I got it airborne, they're like, oh my God, a drone. Oh yeah. And they were all excited. They weren't mad or anything, but I was like, oh, this is not
Recommendation.
inconspicuous, dude. What?
I'm going to need you to get a vest, like a traffic vest you'd use.
I do,
directing
dude.
traffic.
Pilot.
And I need it to say fucking FAA certified.
Oh, dude, we got to do that.
You will fucking do it.
You know we
it's a
will.
recommendation on the podcast.
Law-abiding biker.
Lab FAA certified.
Dude,
Oh, yeah,
no
fuck
doubt.
yeah.
Don't talk to the pilot while in flight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, we're doing it,
Stay
dude.
the fuck back.
We're doing it, dude.
Please talk to fucking mission control.
Right.
I am busy right now.
The mission control is Oscar.
Oh yeah.
And Michael and Jonathan. So these people start surrounding me and they want to look over my shoulder and, oh my God, that's so awesome. And I'm talking drones. And I was like, my security crew, I have pictures of it, completely failed me, dude. Oscar and all them were around talking, and Michael and I busting their balls. I bust their balls on Facebook later that day. I'm like, okay, my drone security crew completely failed me, dude. These people were super nice though.
Announcement.
Yep. Oh, hey, look at that $10 super chat, dude, from Terry Kubel. Oh,
Terry, appreciate
awesome.
it, brother.
Super chat in the live chat.
Also, Nub's wife is listening.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that needs to be made aware to everybody or not, but just in case.
Right. So Nub got up in
Hi,
the morning.
Nub's wife.
Hang on. So no, she is listening. And so Nub got up that Sunday morning and he went to the Catholic church he
wanted to bring me
in
along.
Virginia City, and we all had communion and thank the good Lord for the good time we were having.
Oh,
and,
yeah, it's just amazing.
Yep. There you go, Nub's wife. And then we went to an orphanage and we donated some money and spent the rest of the day with
read
kids from
books
the
to the
orphanage.
kids.
We read books, to the kids. Yep.
fuck yeah.
Good to go, dude. All right. So look at Paul. He says, block her out. I can't block your wife out, dude.
Block her out.
That's what he said, dude. I can't do that. So let me get back to my story. So I'm flying the drone. These people were really nice. Now, this is what's funny. It was actually a good conversation because these people liked the drone and they were absolutely unbelievably thrilled at the shots that I was able to get going around the steeple. And I told them of, how many hours I had flying and stuff. And they realized they shouldn't bug me too much, but they were nice. And it was actually a good public education on drones. I told them a lot of things about, drones and what they can and can't do and that it's perfectly legal and stuff like that. And they just thought it was cool. And then we found out we were actually on private property and I wasn't aware, but the people there were really, really nice. They were like, oh, that's so cool. They
That's
came
a
out.
violation.
I thought, no, we're like,
On private property
no,
violation.
that's a weird deal, dude. You got to hear this.
Section 7 violation.
Section 7 of FAA violation.
FAA.
She tells, no, well, it kind of is a church. Was it a home or a church? Well, it's kind of both. I'm like, okay, this is getting weird. And they were super nice, like kind of hippie type. So we go to leave and I'm like, my cruise failed me, dude. I'm just laughing. I'm like, okay, that was not inconspicuous. We had the whole town surrounding me,
Church
dude.
of Charles Manson?
Yeah, dude. And so I go over and I got my vlog camera because I'm vlogging everything, of course. And I go over to the back porch and I come around, and here's this lady, dude, one of the ladies that was talking to us. Dude, she's got a glass pipe held up, dude. She's just lighting it, just sparking it, dude.
Was it like a colored glass pipe or a clear one?
No, it was colored glass pipe. It was total weed, dude.
She's smoking weed. Who cares?
Oh yeah, no, I didn't, and I was laughing.
Well, except for Chewy.
Right, Chewy went over there and smoked with her. But she's just lighting it up, dude. She's taking this big, here you go, just big hit, dude. And I'm just like, and I look at her, and she, got all freaked out, dude. I go, hey, thanks for the hospitality and let us use your property. And
I'm from Washington. Don't worry.
Right. And she goes to hide it, dude. And she's like, oh my God, she's got a mouthful of smoke, dude. And I go, it's cool. I was like, I don't care. And she's laughing, and she blows all this smoke out, and like, cause she's laughing while she's doing it. And her friend's like, he doesn't care, and I don't know if it's legal there or not, dude, but I'm just like, no, it's good. We're from
legal
Washington.
here,
It's
so we don't
completely
give a
legal
shit.
here. Yeah, whatever. But of course that will be in the documentary because it's a hilarious clip. And I was filming, of course, when I went back to say thank you. So there you go. My security crew, absolute freaking failure. Michael, Oscar, and Jonathan, but I love you guys because you go out and you at least scout for me.
Those guys can't work security.
I know,
shit.
dude. I had to dock their pay.
Oh,
I docked all their
fired.
Right, they were suspended, all of them, for 2 days from their security duties, dude. So now Nub and all those guys took off early back to the El Dorado. I think they needed a little nappy time.
They did.
They did take
that
off
was day
early.
3, not 4.
No, I didn't. No, we're not on day 4 yet. We're still up here.
I got you.
We're still in Virginia City. Now, this is interesting. Yeah, go ahead.
So there's several.
There's a cool bar there we went in. What bar is
Bucket
that?
of Blood.
Bucket of Blood,
Bucket of
dude.
Blood
I'm glad you
Saloon.
remember.
I bought a shirt.
That wasn't bad.
It was the only nice thing is they had a live band. But okay, now I want to set the stage on this Virginia City deal.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I don't know if I missed this or not, but this was like their town community days, right?
Right. Yeah, totally.
Had-
you're right.
They had fucking camel races and ostrich races.
Yeah, they did have the camel races.
And
We
I'm
didn't
like,
get to see
what
any
in
of
the
that.
fuck is that? So anyway, they had that. So not only did we just roll into town on a Saturday, but it was like their town community days.
See, I forgot
It
that.
was busy.
So it was busy as hell. So we pulled into this Bucket of Blood saloon. Everybody says, got to go to Bucket of Blood. We go there. And I mean, there's like
Highly suggested.
there wasn't
Standing
even-
room only.
Yeah, there wasn't even places to sit
No,
down.
you had to stand.
So we went to that back corner. A couple guys got a beer. I was not feeling drinking from the night before, so I did not get one. And I bought a shirt, and a couple guys bought some shirts and stuff. But that was it, because it wasn't a normal weekend or weekday or anything like that. I mean, the place was packed. So I want to set that stage.
Right.
Anyway,
Good.
proceed.
No, that's good. I'm glad. And Bucket of Blood was cool. They'd have a live band. Highly suggest going in there. Very popular. They have
No, it was
actors. They have
cool.
actors in
Dressed up in
uniforms,
Old West,
guys
yeah.
with shotguns, and it's
Yep.
just fun. I got
Yep.
some great video
It was cool.
in there. So highly suggest going there. And Jonathan never got back on to tell me the barbecue place, or I missed it.
I answered the question for Mario.
What question?
Ryan lost a lot of weight. How did he do it? And I said the AIDS.
Smoking the ganja. Smoking the
that puts
ganja.
on weight. That puts on weight.
You should not ask Rob that question.
How do you know, Rob?
Yes,
Oh yeah, he's got the AIDS.
it's called
It's pretty evident at this point.
healthy living.
Not to make fun of anybody, but
Correct. Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
we give him a hard time because
They give
he
me a
has
hard
lost
time.
a ton of weight in the last
I've kept it off
3
for
years?
3.5 years. Yeah.
4 years.
3.5
So
years
he-
here. I dumped 55 pounds through healthy living is all it is. I didn't even
And
go on a diet. I just stopped eating so much, honestly.
The portion control has been his
Portion
biggest
control
thing.
and carbs.
Just from riding with him, that's the one thing I can tell is just portion control is
Yep.
out of control.
Yep.
And
Good.
look at me, I don't portion control shit.
and
Drink
he's not
whatever I
he's not
want.
portioning his beer tonight either.
Fuck that. It's fine.
That's really a good question though. Yeah, mostly watch what I eat. Don't eat so much. Don't eat too many calories. And I watch the carbs and just yep. There you go. So
According to Tweak, the FAA encourages the use of meth.
Jeez.
Jeez, this is getting out of control,
Oh,
dude.
man.
Paul W. Look at Paul W., the sexiest AIDS victim I know. Freaking no. And we're not making fun of AIDS. They just tell me because I lost so much weight so quick that I got AIDS or something, guys. So
Yeah, that's
just please
hilarious.
laugh at it. All right, it's just a joke.
Ryan does not have AIDS.
I don't actually.
He does
have
take a lot of
AIDS.
pills in the morning. I'm not
Right.
sure what that's
He
about.
takes a ton of shit in
Hey,
the
they
morning.
can
but
treat
who
AIDS
knows?
now. I'm proof.
So it's a cocktail of pills.
Right. No.
We razz him quite a bit about it.
Yes, they do. And, or yes. And, yeah. So there you go. let's see. Oh, now this is interesting, Chewy. You need to talk about this.
Was.
And I want to hear more about it. I got back. We took, and now me, Rob, and the rest of the crew, we took a, there. Yeah.
Jonathan had some.
Jonathan had another route.
Road.
So if you go out of Virginia City, don't go back out the way you came in. You can go through the canyon, and it's kind of straight out of Virginia City back. And just look at the map. You'll know what I'm talking about. You can go out a different way than you came in. And it was a stellar road and hardly any traffic. Hardly anybody takes that road, which was nice.
Yeah. So I'm going to lay out Virginia City. It's basically one street on a hillside. If you come from Reno, you're coming from the north. If you want to leave on the road we took, Midtown goes straight east.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And it's called like 6 Mile Canyon.
Yes. I think you're right. Yeah, it is 6 Mile Canyon. Yep.
Fucking windy
right here, bro.
Windy ass road.
And hardly any traffic compared to the other way.
We got behind fucking no one on that road.
Correct.
No one. We had
it was insane.
3 cars going the other way.
Right.
Maybe. And
it's just not the route people normally think about.
You come out by the whorehouses if you're into that sort of thing,
right? That you do come out by the whorehouses if you're into brothels.
Which was in the middle of an industrial complex. Which
Rob tried to pull over, and I had to grab his throttle and I was like, get him back on the road. I was like, we're not going to a damn brothel.
Literally in the middle of the industrial complex, was it not?
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
I'm like, okay, so you can rent.
We did come out.
You can rent a drill and go next door and screw some chick. I'm like, what in the fuck is this? It was something else.
Nice, dude. We don't need any of that.
No, so we literally, I mean, you can ask Mike's wife. She won't lie. We motored right past that. We didn't even stop.
We actually did, yes.
And we're like, we got to the Harley dealership and everybody was just like, what the hell was that? You know, and I'm like, I have no fucking idea.
Strongly suggest heading out that road, 6 Mile Canyon, out of there. And if I had to do it again, I'd go in that way too because there's just no traffic.
Oh, yeah. Carson City, Harley Davidson's where we ended up.
Yes.
Still having Oscar's signal problem.
Yes.
And unable to resolve it because...
Battleborn HD is the name of it, right?
Oh, sure. I don't know. I didn't buy a shirt or nothing. Great help. The mechanic came out and he says, what do you guys need to do? We said we need to adjust Oscar's clutch. He was having some slippage in 5th gear.
We adjusted it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I did not.
Yes. You watched and heckled.
Yeah, I was a little hungover. And
right.
So
really. And you're pretty good at just heckling and not doing
that's
a lot.
pretty much what I do. I mean, everybody
constantly
heckling.
Everybody has their job. That's pretty much my job. I heckle.
It is.
I heckle a lot.
Yes.
So they mechanicked. I heckled.
Yeah,
but the guy loaned us tools and stuff. Which
we had tools. We would, and Michael had tools too.
Right. Michael had one of our toolkits.
Yes, he did.
Right.
That is right, guys. And if you want to get hooked up, guys, I strongly suggest it. We use this very toolkit. We have a video on this, a free video on our YouTube channel, on the very channel you're watching. If you're watching live, we have 2 videos on how to adjust your clutch internally and externally. We do it to our police bikes all the time. We just lay the crash bars over on a curb so it leans the bike over a little bit. And this is all going to be in the documentary. But we already have free videos on this. And with our toolkit, guys, is how we did it. That's why you want to have one of these. That could have put you out, or you'd had to pay the dealership like $300. The dealer, Battleborn, was actually, I gave him stickers. They wanted to know who we were. I was filming. They were like, they thought it was badass. Like the guy at Battleborn was like, are you fucking serious, guys? We're like, yeah. He's like, that's badass. I love it that you guys work on your own bikes. And he goes, what are you doing? I go, we're going to do an internal clutch adjustment. He's like, are you serious?
Think of this.
Yeah.
You're a Harley service rider.
Right.
Guy pulls in, he's on the road. He's however far we were from home, 600 miles, and says, man, my clutch is slipping in 5th gear. What do you do?
Right.
You charge him.
Correct.
An hourly rate.
Yep.
Which is a fucking 20-minute job.
Right.
And you ding that guy for fucking $140.
Yep.
And he pays it gladly because 5th doesn't slip anymore.
Correct.
Which is literally.
And that's what Oscar was doing. 5th and 6th was slipping.
It's literally an Allen wrench in the clutch.
Yep.
And on the clutch cable.
Yep.
Right.
It's whatever size.
1130, not that. That's a 9/16 and a half inch for the cable. 9/16 and a half inch for the lock nut.
And 15 minutes.
Yep.
I've done one funny we mentioned this. I've done one with Russell Roberts.
Oh, yeah.
On my bar bike at my house.
You got our video out, didn't you?
We did.
You got the Law Abiding Biker video. Guaranteed. We all do.
Yeah, we all do. But we adjusted it right there in the parking lot. And the guy came out, I don't know how many times.
He was like, fascinated.
I can't fucking believe this. He goes, you guys, why are you laying out on the curb? Was his first question.
Yeah.
Well, so that the oil, doesn't leak. It's on the uphill.
Yeah, you don't
and we
drop
can
your
get to
primary.
it and all this.
Right.
And he's like, wow.
They're not used to people pulling in dealerships and working on their
And
own
then he
bikes
goes
on the
inside,
curb.
and then somebody went in and borrowed a wrench from him or something. And he goes, oh, I can get it, And he hands it to him, and he comes out. Well, you guys are just going to adjust it like that right here? Yeah, we aren't going to pay you guys $140 fucking dollars to do it. Take us 15 minutes.
And then I told him about our videos.
Yeah, he's just like, wow. The guy couldn't believe it.
Yeah, he was, and he was cool, humble too. Even though he's with the dealership, he was cool, humble, and he stood over us and watched us. And we adjusted his clutch, and I'll tell you, we adjusted it perfectly because Oscar got back on the road, and to this day, right now, his clutch is perfect, not slipping in fifth or sixth.
He hit fifth on that freeway, and he turned to Ryan and gave him a thumbs up.
Oh, you remember
I knew
that?
right away. I go, oh, fuck, we got her fixed.
Yeah, I told you, Oscar. We get that. And that's why you got to have these toolkits with you guys. And as long as you have our YouTube channel and this toolkit, because you can look up, just like Rob did and Russell Roberts, to adjust the clutch. You look up the video real quick. You search our YouTube channel for what you're looking for, or our website. You have one of these Cruise toolkits right in our store, guys. Get hooked up. It's the Cruise Tools RTH3 Roll-Up Travel Toolkit. That's right. Don't get stranded. And you can impress Harley dealers when you work on your bike right out front of their dealership.
Yep.
It's a quality-made toolkit, has everything you need for a roadside emergency repair. Tested and used, as you heard, right here in Nevada by the Law Abiding Biker crew. You can get it. It's the Cruise Tools RTH3 kit for Harley-Davidson American-made V-Twin. We brought it to our store because we love it so much for you guys. lawabidingbiker.com/store. Nothing but 5-star reviews. Big Daddy Kane and Grunt. We do. We have a ton of them in stock right now. We're shipping them worldwide.
And no, I got to give it to Big Daddy and Grunt. Those guys are working their ass off, shipping stuff daily.
They're crazy busy, dude.
Daily. Yeah, it's
crazy busy.
It is. It's crazy.
Answering the emails, the customer service emails. It's insane. Know that you guys are talking to those guys when you go to our store.
Good stuff.
And you're supporting us and helping us build that studio. What's that?
They're on top of it.
They are on top of it. I couldn't ask for two better guys.
Let's get her going here.
Yeah,
that night
we got it adjusted. We got it out of Battleborn. Props. All I want to say, one more thing. Thank you, Battleborn HD, for being awesome and for being awesome and supporting our YouTube channel and taking stickers and checking out who we were and all that. I told them we give them props. So there you go.
Yeah, we appreciate it, guys. And then we chatted. When we got back to the hotel, we got on our group chat and we said, hey, what do you guys want to do? Do we want to do a dinner with everyone? A chance to actually visit and stuff like that, which is kind of the whole purpose of this trip. Or do we want to kind of split up like we did the night before? Well, I'll tell you this. The next morning, I'm a huge Seahawks fan. I've got season tickets. I go to most games. A lot of these guys are Seahawks fans who live in the Northwest. They've finally been winning. I've been a fan since I was a little kid, and they fucking
Number 12.
Dude, you don't even know if it's baseball or
number 12.
Dude, shut up. You don't even know.
Number 12, man.
Ryan is not an athletics guy.
I actually know all about it. I just don't support most professional sports. So I screw with these guys.
He fucks with us constantly.
I know. I know the rules and everything. I'm just not a big fan. But
it was week one, and I wanted to get to.
Yes.
I wanted to watch their opening game. They lost,
but you wouldn't be home by the time. Yeah.
They played like shit. But the plan was to get to.
How was that last day, Rob? Let me go up here. The last day we had to put 603 miles back to Yakima, right?
At least.
Okay. Chewy, where are you going? Chewy's going to
play with himself.
He's going to go play with himself, and he's can't hold his bladder apparently.
So we had a pretty good jaunt that last day, and I said, hey, I want to leave early. I calculated out what time the game started, and I said I need to leave by
6 a.m. You guys left because we left at 7 a.m.
And I can get to Bend, Oregon, which is 4 hours from home, and watch the game. Well, the California guy said, well, we want to leave at 5 because of the heat. And them fuckers got up and left at 5 and beat the heat.
Really? Some guys left at 5?
The California dudes?
Sorry.
Yeah.
I missed that part. Yeah.
None of our guys.
Right, yeah. You're right.
None of our up here guys. Them guys left at 5. Because the problem is they're riding south into where it was 100 degrees.
Right.
And they wanted to get home before.
Back into San Bernardino.
They didn't want to be home we're riding at 3 in the afternoon with the hottest part of the day. So they left at 3. We got out to I walked out to the bikes with Nub. And I think, I can't remember who was with us. But anyway, I think Tweak was with us. We checked out, make sure you could just bike out in the morning stuff. I parked in front of them. And they left at 5. We left at a pretty good sized group of us left at 6. And we were motoring. At 6 a.m. we didn't.
Because there's nothing out, dude.
Yeah, we didn't hit a lot of traffic. So we were able to cruise rock and roll pretty good.
And you mean the rest of the crew? Because me, Jonathan, Oscar, and who else? Why am I blanking?
You, Oscar,
Chewy.
Jonathan, and Chewy. Yeah, the four of you. I think.
We left at 7.
Yeah, we had 7 bikes with us. I know
we
that.
saw you guys leave. I got some video from the balcony of the hotel in the parking of you guys leaving. It was cool.
I know that there was 7 of us because we were odd number.
Right.
And we motored. We got about 1 o'clock from Reno to Bend, and we checked out a hotel, or we checked out a restaurant, and they didn't have a lot of room, not a good TV setup. So we moved in. They recommended another one. We went there. They were just as shitty. So we went across the street to a good place. We got set up there, watched the first half. It looked like dog shit. And I said, I'm just going to go home. So
Really?
Yeah, it was bad.
Oh.
So I left.
What happened to the 12th man?
Fuck you.
Wasn't he on the team that day? Was he on the bench?
It was on the road, so they didn't have 12th man.
They left the 12th man. He was hung over with you.
Oh, I all fucked up and shit. So we
Come on, I gotta bust your balls, dude.
We motored and took off, and we rode. A couple guys stayed in Bend because it was a long day, and they had the days off of work and stuff. A couple guys didn't have the days off of work, and I actually got home within 10 minutes of you guys.
You did? Oh,
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, when Oscar said I'm
Because
home,
we were an hour behind you guys basically because we motored too.
yeah, when Oscar said I'm home,
That's crazy, dude. I
was
didn't know
like,
that.
you just got home, or you've been home for a while? He's like, oh, I just got home. I'm like, I just walked in the door.
Yeah.
So I don't know how I missed you guys. But anyway, we motored. I rode home pretty much the entire way to my house with
Chewy's back.
Chewy's back on video. I rode with Squid pretty much all the way to my house, and then he cut off to his place. But yeah, that was the plan. So
Okay.
it worked out good.
Wow. That bad a game. I can't believe that for you, that you just up and bug out. That's crazy. That's good. I didn't know that. Now, we were an hour behind you. Me, Chewy, Oscar, and Jonathan. I just want to mention this because these are the little treasures that you find. And being, the biker podcast worldwide, a lot of you guys are riding in these areas. So when we find somewhere that we want to recommend, I want to recommend it. We're not affiliated. So I got in Redmond, which is just north of Bend. We powered through Bend and went to Redmond. And I just Googled burger places, and I got this one with like 4.5 stars. And I was like, you guys feel like a burger? We need to eat. We're starving. And we went to a place called Jody's Drive-In.
Really?
And I will tell you,
awesome, dude.
it was one of those burger drive-through places that is just, you can't get a burger like that. And it was awesome. I highly recommend Jody's Drive-In in Redmond, Oregon. They liked us. They took pictures of our bikes in front of their restaurant. They thought we were the bee's knees and all that. I will tell you, Rob, this. I'm going to digress a minute.
Tell me.
I shit you not. If you guys are going to ride from Reno and you're going to throttle down and ride up into Oregon via 395 to 31 to 97, holy shit. There is nothing for hundreds of miles of nothingness and no cell signal and straight roads and you just want to frickin' do.
How fast did you get
Robbie,
your bike
didn't
up
you
to?
think? Oh my God.
We did not.
Dude.
I don't think. I'm looking. I don't think we took 31 or 31.
We took 395 to 31, and then we cut over to 97. That's how we did it. We went straight north out of 395, then we connected with 31, and then we connected with 97 near or just south of Bend.
That's how we made up. That's how we made up the time. We did not take 31. It added about 40 minutes.
Okay.
And the guys said they didn't want to do it. So we turned off.
We did get some scenery by doing that, but not a ton. But still, it's just a lot of Reno. It puts you in your place, huh, Chewy? Like you realize how vast Reno is.
Oh man.
Of nothingness. If it weren't for Reno, like the rest of Nevada, like that part, you're just like, this is like a state of just nothing. Like just wasted land. I wouldn't say wasted, but just like it's not.
We had our bikes at one point.
It's not built on.
I can say it. I can say it because someone's not listening. But we
were throttling down.
We did a good job.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we did. Yes, we were making time.
Us, on the other hand, set the speed limit at 2 over.
Whatever, dickwad. You're the worst.
Chewy was doing 71 and a 70 at one point.
We set our cruise control. We got passed multiple times. It was depressing.
Right. The 80-year-old grandma in the Prius was
She
like
did.
honking at you when she's going by. Get off the road, fucker.
The fuck part was my motor's bigger than hers, but she passed it.
Dude.
Yeah, no, we did
Semis coming by, dude, at 60.
yeah.
Just get out the way.
They're flipping us off.
Here, this is Russ Roberts right here. Get out the way.
Out the way.
You slow fuckers.
Yeah, just get out of the way, bro.
We motored pretty good on the way home, so
Yeah.
that's all I'm gonna say about it.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to say 3 over. So, but seriously, guys, these roads, regardless, if you're going to go a little fast and you get stopped, just take your ticket because it is what it is. But they're just so many hundreds of miles of straight
And it was
nothingness.
I gotta
It's hard
say, it
to
was
go.
cool.
But
No
hey,
traffic.
You know what? If we got it pulled over, we'd have ate our ticket and been, yeah,
No traffic. Though.
that's
Hey, you know
Yep.
what? I'll tell you this.
I'm speeding. That's what I get.
I'll tell
But,
you this.
You know,
I at times in my life I've sped, and people will tell me, "Oh, I was speeding and the cop was sitting. I couldn't see him. Is that legal?"
Jesus.
And I'll tell them, you know what?
Eat your ticket and shut up.
How many
Yeah.
fucking times
Is
have
that
you gotten
legal?
away with it?
Thank
How many
you.
times you gotten away with it?
How many times you speed and not get a ticket?
Yeah,
Just
and
take your ticket and shut it.
I mean, I'll be the first one to admit I ride fast.
Yep.
I mean, I do. And if I get pulled over,
It's a civil infraction, guys. It's just a ticket.
sign me up.
You know what?
You know what? Don't
I completed the infraction. Sorry.
Don't preach to me. Sign me up, and I'll see you on the merry way.
Bye-bye.
I'll pay it. I'm
Yep.
not going to bitch about it.
I'll send it
I'm
in the
not
mail.
I'm not going to go see the judge. I'm not going to fuck with you.
Yep.
I'll pay it. Good to go.
Yep.
Yep. I do. And too many people worry, it's a civil infraction, guys. It doesn't mean you're a criminal. It doesn't mean you're not a law abiding biker. It's just everybody speeds now and then when you're riding hundreds of miles. And by God, if you get pulled over, just suck it up, be respectful, take your ticket, sign it, and pay the damn thing.
And
It's
I'm
a civil
also-
infraction. Then think, how many times have I been speeding and not got a ticket, like Rob said, and just go, I'm pretty damn lucky, actually.
Do you want to sit in a blind spot or move through it?
Right. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the end of the day, what the question is. And if you're a biker, you want to move through it. You want to be going 5 to 10 above what everyone else is.
Yep.
And if they're going 10 over, you're going 15 to 20.
Yep.
That's just how it fucking is.
Yep, exactly. And so, yeah, we'll just put out that, but if you get the ticket and you get caught, just pay it and be polite. And it is what it is. It's a civil infraction. Doesn't mean you're a bad person. Doesn't mean you're not a law abiding biker. Just means you were speeding and you got caught, and be a man, suck it up, pay the ticket. It is what it is. So, yeah, so then that was pretty much it. Now we powered through from Redmond, and I will say Oscar's the man, dude. And here's the half helmet. Now we didn't talk about the half helmet. Oscar's the only one that wore a half helmet on this trip.
Yeah.
He got effed by the hail. Ask Oscar what he thinks about a 3/4 or a half helmet in the hail, dude. Because if it was
Bad hail.
Oh.
Not just hail.
It was marble size.
he actually
Marble,
talked to
at
me.
least.
He was like, "Yeah, I'm probably going to get a full face." And he wears one at work. He's a police motors officer too, and he wears a full face at work. And he's like, "Yeah." And then this was the bad part because he got nailed in the face with a wasp, dude, on the way home. And then it hit his arm. And I looked over because we're riding two abreast. And I'm look over and he's like swatting at his arm. And I knew exactly what happened, dude. And this thing just stapled him like 4 or 5 times. Just freaking, he did good to stay in his lane and travel and all that. But the stinger broke off his arm. I could see him flicking. I literally was, because we ride two abreast, so close. And I look over and he's trying to flick the stinger that the old wasp left out of his arm. Now, I will say,
I gotta say this.
we got out of the smoke, which was nice.
Jonathan,
Yes, Jonathan Holland. Mm-hmm.
he rode right with us, right next to me.
He rode like us in
checked him.
Canada, dude.
I checked him the whole time.
Yep,
He was right next to
He's
me,
doing
bar
good.
to bar.
he's doing.
He did good. Yep.
He did good up in Canada too.
I'm not going to talk about some of our trip home, but I can tell you this: Michael Clark as well.
Oh, that
Michael
guy,
Clark in chat?
No. He can ride.
Yeah, Michael Clark. He does
He's
well.
I think he's working, but he
rides.
He can motor
well. He rides really well.
He did good down there in Reno. Yeah, good guy, Michael Clark.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Yep. I talk to him every other day.
Is that right? Good.
I talk
No,
to him
he's
all
a,
the time.
he's a good guy.
I've been texting him here and there.
Yeah, good dude.
He's very involved with law abiding biker media. He's a patron and he's pretty skookum on the Sworn Few MC and has some visions. Like I say, he's over on the west side of Washington State. So with that said, we made it home. And I will say, because in part 1 of 2, I mentioned that we were so socked in with smoke that we did get out of it. And it was so nice to get out of the smoke down in Reno and California. and just breathe some fresh air. And that's funny saying that for California, right? But it was a lot fresher air than we had. We did come back home. We still got back into some smoke for a few days, but not nearly as thick as it was before we left. And it's since cleared up. And
good rainstorm.
We had a couple good rainstorms and all that kind of stuff recently to get rid of it. Now this will come out in podcast format. Do you guys have and I appreciate everybody being in the live chat. It's been a long haul.
Oh, it's been almost 3 hours.
It's been almost 3 hours, about an hour and a half an episode where we had a break. We had the window open, but thanks guys. Thanks for sticking it out with us. Thanks for the super chats again. If you guys, now is the best time. If you want to become involved, we really encourage you to sign up as a patron. I know I push it. I push it for a reason, not just because it helps us and possibly build a new studio with AC and a beer fridge. I'm good, bro. He's handing me.
I'm hung up on this huge ass fucking Irish dad.
I told you. Those things have some alcohol content.
It's money.
Yeah, they're good though. But I push the patron thing because we get to know you so much better. And all of us here at Law Abiding Biker Media are in the private Facebook group, and we can connect with you on a different level and really, really get to know you. Plus, we get to get a T-shirt in your hands and some stickers, and possibly
get those T-shirts. Get those T-shirts.
Yeah. And speaking of that, Robbie, why don't you? Robbie is an entrepreneur like me. He's got an entrepreneur mindset. Really, really, and I say that about Robbie. We do a lot of business together. I will tell you that if Robbie wasn't as busy with his own businesses, I would hire him in a heartbeat for Law Abiding Biker Media because he's got a lot of great things going on.
He's a smart dude.
But I want to give him a chance to plug. He's got a T-shirt deal going on now, and he's doing all the T-shirts for Law Abiding Biker Media. And if you're in that private Facebook group, we have some exclusive, high-end, awesome T-shirts. I'm not going to tell you anymore. You have to get in the private Facebook group. We're going to be doing batches of these really cool Law Abiding Biker shirts.
They're coming.
Rob's making them all for us. So go ahead and plug that, Rob, real quick. If you want to get hooked up, give him your information.
All right, I'll tell you guys. So there was my wife and I have we have 4 businesses. And
he's a full-time Leo.
Yeah, my wife works from home. She has a full-time job from home, working with Leos, kind of. Mm-hmm. But she kicks ass. I mean, my wife's fucking awesome. She
has to be to put up with your ass.
Oh yeah, she has a marketing
straight up.
She has a marketing degree, and she can market like nobody's business. So she does a pyramid scheme. I call it a pyramid scheme.
We tease her.
We got a teaser.
Yeah, we got a teaser.
But it's women's clothing.
It's not. It's legit. Yeah.
It's women's clothing. Pyramid scheme. 80,000 people sell it.
Pyramid scheme.
Yeah, she's in the top 100 out of. You hear those people that sell, say, Advocare. And every once in a while you hear about somebody that made it. My wife's, there's 80,000 sellers. She's in the top 100.
Yeah, she's
selling
doing good.
She fucking kills it. So it's women's clothes. So we're
not going to sell you women's clothes, by the way.
Yeah, in conjunction with those women's clothes, she sells accessories. So she started an accessories business. I've had a first aid business. I teach first aid on the side. I was a volunteer fireman for a long time. So I've done that for about 10 years. And because of some experiences we had, we decided to start a screen print and embroidery business with hats, T-shirts, polos, quarter zips, all that kind of shit. And that has absolutely taken off. It occupies all my days off. We've taken over all of Ryan's business and high school football teams.
All of our shirts for the store. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Rob's making all our shirts now for the store that we sell. Yeah.
So that has actually, I worked fucking 8 hours today on my day off, doing numbers on the back of football shirts. So that's basically what it is. It's called 3B Apparel and Design. It's 3 boys or 3 brothers. Either way you look at it, we're getting it started business for our kids. And we have 3 boys, and we want something that they can take over someday. And so we've been just hammering down.
Yep.
And that's it. That's what it is.
What's the website?
We don't have a website.
Okay, that's right.
We have a Shopify.
How do they get a hold of you, though?
3B Apparel and Design.
So 3 in the letter B, Apparel and Design.
At gmail.com or our Facebook page, 3B Apparel and Design.
There you go, guys. And just know if you need shirts for your club or you need shirts for your whatever, your poker runs and stuff like that, Rob, you know where, the face behind it, you get hooked up and you're supporting Rob. So awesome. And Law Abiding Biker, we have our shirts, our clothing and all that in the store and all our regular Law Abiding Biker shirts, but we'd love to have you in that private Facebook group. We're doing some great stuff and we're going to do And we may bring some of the shirts that we're doing. We may bring to the official Law Abiding Biker store for regular sale, but our patrons are our test, and we put them out and we put out different designs, and we figure out what they like and what they don't like. And we ask a lot of things of our patrons in that private Facebook group. We get their opinions about where we're going.
They're our test group, like you said. So we're gonna push the shirt out, and
it's a cool shirt, dude. Don't you think?
It is a cool shirt.
I came up with that, dude. I was pretty happy about that.
And BDK has talked about limited release, and
Big Daddy
patrons get the first option, and seeing what sells there and what we can push out to the general populace, and we'll see what happens.
Yep, absolutely.
We're talking about a shirt a month or something, something limited edition that we can get you guys rolling with.
Yeah, awesome. Help support us, guys. We really appreciate it. So there you go, guys. Don't forget our official app, guys, the new Lab podcast. It's not new anymore, but we have a free app. It's the best way to listen, to consume. Of course, you can use iTunes and all that if you want, but it's the Apple App Store, Google Play, Android App Store, Amazon, Kindle App Store, all that. Just simply head over to lawabidingbiker.com/app, APP, and there'll be buttons there for whatever device you're on or whatever user interface you have, guys. It's got all the show notes. You can call the listener line right there. Early releases and more right from within the app. Don't forget, you're on the YouTube right now, guys, YouTube Live. Make sure to subscribe. If you're not subscribed, if you're listening in podcast format, please subscribe to the channel. It bumps our numbers up, and we're getting looked at hard. We're getting lots of contacts from different companies because of our subscriber base and the amount of views we have. And just please hit that subscribe button. That helps us out. And the more we get supported, the more we can put out content and support you guys as we go into the future. And again, if we can get this Law Abiding Biker studio and new shop up, guys, if we're able to do that in pieces like we're planning on, man, that's going to be able to allow us to take our content to the next level and have some more space, give my wife and my family a little bit of our home back that they've sacrificed for 4 years now. And Rob, for a beer fridge. And Chewy, for a beer fridge.
I need it.
But better than that, a split unit, what do they call them? A split?
Mini split.
Mini split.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So we can have AC, because it's a freaking sweatshop in here right now, guys, after 3 hours of 2 live episodes. And, it's ridiculous.
Hey, I got to say something real quick.
Plus, Rob's expensive. He just drank, like, my whole month's worth of salary and beer.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Not really.
Go ahead, Chewy.
Thanks to the San Bernardino Club and all the patrons that hit me up for my daughter being in the hospital. Appreciate it. Thanks,
awesome.
guys.
Yes, Chewy. That well said, buddy.
I'll tell you what. Chewy has gone above and beyond to be here tonight.
Yeah, true.
His daughter's appendix ruptured on Friday. She's in the hospital. He had this scheduled. He committed to being here, and he told his, I don't know if he told. He asked his wife if he could still come. His wife's a great lady, and she says, you know what? You committed to it. You need to be there. Come back when you're done. And he made the commitment to be here, and he's here for you guys.
For 3 hours when his daughter's in the hospital.
Because I love
And we're not talking about his 18-year-old daughter. We're talking about it. What is she, 10? 8?
She's 8. She's
8-year-old daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're here for you guys. Me personally, I love the fraternal side of things, talking with you guys, meeting you guys. That is my favorite thing. And Ryan can tell you, he says, man, that is what you do. I love talking with patrons. I love meeting them. I love seeing them. I love going on the rides. I love planning this stuff.
It's a great time.
And I just love you guys, man. It's amazing.
Yep.
I appreciate all the support.
Thanks, Robbie, for being in here tonight. Appreciate it. Chewy, thanks a lot, guys.